Alrighty.
On to the last mission.
Last story mission, at least. I don't know. Like, if people hate this, if nobody ever wants to see any more of Hitman, then this will be the end of the series. And if people enjoy this, then we'll play some more of it later. But yeah, this map I've already played once and I've watched a good bit of, so I've got quite an advantage here in terms of like figuring it out. So it might not be as fun. But whatever.
Good morning, 47. The board has sanctioned Eric Soda's for termination. After Colorado, we did some digging into Soda's private affairs and discovered that he has been fast-tracked for critical heart surgery at the hyper-exclusive Gama Private Hospital in Hokkaido, Japan. Such a display of power has Providence written all over it. Sodas, who suffers from a rare condition known as situs inversus, where his internal organs are reversed, desperately needs a right-sided heart transplant and has clearly betrayed the ICA to get it. He was admitted last night and is currently being prepped for a 3-day surgery. We have booked you into Gama under the usual guise of Tobias Reaper, corporate shark, here for a standard
There's the yellow
checkup.
yukata.
As such, you will need to play it by ear. And
I don't know, it's probably not a
procure
yukata,
whatever
that's for
tools you need
ladies,
to
right? It's
complete
something
the
different for
mission.
men.
You also need to eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, a Tokyo lawyer who works for Providence. Sodas has already given Yamazaki access to our client records and has agreed to provide a full list of active ICA operatives post-operation. This transaction cannot be allowed to happen. Sodas must pay for his treachery, and his insidious employers must be taught a lesson. ICA's sovereignty is at stake. Powerful as Providence may be, we need to draw a line in the sand. I will leave you to prepare.
Alrighty. I was going to make, not so much of that one because it was the normal resolution graphics, but I forgot the end of the last episode when we were watching the cutscene with Sniper Man, that since we played this last, Square Enix has dropped this entire company and this game. They said they're helping them find a new publisher, like helping them land on their feet. They're not just dumping them entirely, but they're ending their partnership with them. Anyway, so we already know about Soders, retired from the field in 81, the U.S. chess master exposed as a KGB spy. We know that from the other stuff we did previously. Suggests he is once again dying, and a right-sided donor heart is almost impossible to obtain. Thus, the fact that Soders is virtually broke from gambling gives the indication of why he chose to betray the ICA and become a mole for Providence. They not only have access to the best medical treatments that money can buy. Hold on. They not only have access to the best medical treatments that money can buy, period, is not accurate. Also, the capture just stopped. Let's start that again. Survivor, plain and simple. Once his formidable assassin, he grew bitter and resentful after his earlier forced retirement. Has now lost all sense of honor.
No,
this man is not honorable. Cutthroat, Tokyo trial lawyer, and secretive operative in Providence. Grew up in Osaka.
Okay, we don't even know Providence exists, but she is Providence.
She's in Providence.
Okay.
Quiet. Shut up. Assassination of... It dropped frames again. I don't know how long ago it did that. Let's try this again. Am I recording in the wrong format or something? Oh my god. No, don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Every single thing we recorded today was recorded in uncompressed. It reset itself and recorded in uncompressed. Damn it! Files that should be 10 gigs are 370 gigs. Well, you know what? We're not playing this right now because I gotta fix all that crap. This will get edited into whatever episode whenever we actually film this because I gotta fix all of these and... Oh, God, you've got to be kidding me. Sometimes when you reboot this program, it just decides, you're just gonna change all the settings again. I don't care.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, man. Man, oh, this is gonna take hours to fix, and I have to fix it because it probably ate up all the space on the hard drive. Yeah, there's like 900 megs left.
Oh, no.
There was like a terabyte on this thing when I started today. That's okay, that maybe not a full terabyte because there's only, let's see, 400 gigs, 350 gigs, 140 gigs, 19 gigs. Yep, that's yep, that's gonna be fun to fix. All right, you want to watch a movie or something, Joey? Want to have dinner and watch a movie? Because I gotta put all these files into Final Cut and export them at a lower resolution, and that's gonna take. I mean, I don't know. Exporting them isn't gonna take that long, so I'm gonna export it at a significantly lower format, but hot damn. Happy times are back, everybody. I had to do this for Calm, too.
Really?
Our entire not our second session. It was our third recording session in Chain of Memories, which thankfully was our second shortest one. I recorded entirely and uncompressed. And I actually I edited it like that without noticing, so I had to like make some changes later. At least I noticed this before I freaking edited it, so that's going to save a lot of time. I had to delete all those files. I had to export just so I had them in the archives for whatever other time that I need footage.
Is it just like a miracle that you were able to get it to the point of only having like 900 megabytes left? Like
just
the last mission that we did finished up with just like a gig left. Like,
yes.
Is that just lucky?
Yeah.
Or?
No, we were just lucky.
Okay.
No, when we just recorded the briefing, that was 19 gigs, and that took up the last remaining space that we had.
Okay.
So we barely dodged losing the entire last mission.
Okay.
So that was fun. We moved away from the mic, and I'm still recording. Maybe I'll put this into the episode. But yeah, that's good. At least I didn't edit any of it, so getting rid of it is relatively clean and simple. It's just going to take like a couple hours, probably.
Okay.
I don't know. I wouldn't be a couple of hours if a couple of those weren't like 50 minutes long, because even exporting at a low level, that's going to take a while to get out. And, oh well. So that's fun. Let's do that. We're not going to be recording Final Fantasy XII tonight. Alrighty. So Joe, you were looking at patch notes to explain what's going on with the freaking guns in this game?
Yeah, we were curious because as you saw in the last episode, like you were kind of just tanking through everything. So it turns out in July, they reduced the rate of NPC pistols, yada yada. Made the snapping to like aim assist work a lot better, which you saw actually last time you commented on that. It says that they reduce the amount of damage you take at mid to long range and increase the speed of your health regeneration. Now the reason I asked you a second ago if this was completely up to date, and you were explaining how you can't play it if it isn't. The funny thing about that is apparently it was even worse before.
How?
Because they it says on June 23rd, the first iteration of the internal combat changes was unintentionally released, where all it was just a flat damage reduction. And they said, in the patch notes, it specifically mentions that the community kept calling them Tank 47.
Alrighty.
So it was just a flat damage reduction.
I can't believe that.
And so they were like, no, we made it better now, but they really haven't.
I mean, I'm sure it is.
I'm sure
it is better.
but it's not.
So I guess it's because they added the professional difficulty, so they wanted to make the other one easier. But I don't know why anybody would ever want that.
Yeah, I have no idea, dude.
Anyway, so we've got the VIP patient yukata and white, and just a straight white yukata.
Just go with the white one. You earned it.
I earned it by playing a single mission that just involved beating a guy in the head. So since I did that escalation, we have level 2 mastery, but like that's not enough to have unlocked anything. So we don't have any alternate start locations or even ability to smuggle anything in, and we're not able to bring anything in because since this is a high security medical facility, and we're in a yukata that they've issued to us, we cannot smuggle anything in on our person. So that's kind of how this is the final boss of the game.
Yeah.
Is that it makes you start with nothing. Everything is OSP, as they would say on in Metal Gear. Obtain everything on site. Now, the one thing about this mission is that Soders is actually already in surgery.
Really?
So he's not even a moving target.
Mm-hmm.
He's unconscious for the entire level, but getting to him is no easy feat.
Obviously.
Now, since I've already seen how this level is played, I'm going to not use any of the elimination methods that I already know about, which include poisoning some tofu for what's-her-face, or sushi,
Welcome
and
to Hokkaido,
something else for the other guy that I'm
47.
not going to talk about.
The Gama Private Hospital provides cutting-edge medical treatment for the global elite, outside the law if required. The facility is partially run by an artificial intelligence system known as Kai. The AI oversees patient admission to various areas in the hospital, and even participates in some medical procedures. You will find Eric Soders in the operating theater, undergoing a pre-surgery regenerative stem cell treatment, a highly controversial procedure, yet to be approved by Japanese authorities. Yuki Yamazaki has already arrived. You'll find her in her suite or roaming the restaurant and spa areas of the hospital. Soda's is
Spa
scheduled to
areas?
return to
Yeah,
soon.
spa areas.
Let's
Ooh.
make sure he stays that way. Good luck, 47.
So this level, so there's a lot of James Bond comparisons to be made in this game, just from like the general gameplay loop and the style of what you're doing.
Hang on, are your eyes open?
Mr. Reaper,
Oh.
Yeah.
as part of the service here at Gamma, your personal robe has been outfitted with a radio frequency identification chip. The device will unlock and allow access to your personal suite.
So basically, depending on the uniform you have, you're able to open different doors because of digital locks. But yeah, so this game has always had a James Bond thing going on just in terms of what you're doing. This is the first time we have a truly James Bond location.
Yeah, it is.
We don't go to a full-on supervillain lair in this game, but this is as close as we get.
It's pretty villainous, dude.
Yeah. Now it's the front half of it, like kind of the main half we're gonna be hanging out in, is more or less just like a very luxurious hotel, which is also very Bondy. But this setting and some other aspects of it have shades of supervillain headquarters. Anyway, so yeah,
Huh.
this is just a neat location in general, but. As I mentioned before, we start out with absolutely nothing. So, examine patient journal. What do we got here? What did I learn from that? Mr. Tobias Reaper is in excellent physical condition. Blood work shows no indication of hereditary or age-related illnesses. Biomarkers indicate Mr. Reaper is in perfect health. Second sequence of tests not yet fully analyzed. So that was just kind of for fun. Not really, I don't know what use that would possibly have. So we do have a closet to hide things in here if we want to, for whatever reason. If we want to drag a body back in here. And we have a bathroom, which contains the default yukata. I guess if you ever wanted to get it back for whatever reason, we're going to put on our white one.
Okay.
It also has, our fancy automatic
Automatic.
Japanese toilets. And I believe the only weapon
Okay.
we're going to be able to get for a little while here.
Cool.
Those scissors, because those
Can you
we
throw
can.
them?
Yes, you can throw them or stab them, and it's a silent takedown. So that is the only weapon we're going to have for a little while, though. I doubt we'll wind up using that to kill either of our targets. We have that as an option if we get into a tight spot and need to do something quickly. Anyway,
No keycards are needed at Gamma. Please enjoy your stay.
if it says that to you every single time you leave your room, that'll get obnoxious pretty fast.
Yeah.
O genki desu ka?
Couple of months. Yeah, it's a good situation. Miss Yamazaki's very smart, very capable. Tough as nails, too. You should see her in a courtroom.
She seems a bit, I don't know, untimely? Like she's not comfortable in her own skin?
Yeah, you saw how she dropped her fags off the lift crossing the gorge. It's just nicotine cravings.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was me 5 years ago. Glad I got that monkey off my back. Hey, we should get her a pack. Make a good impression.
In a place like this? Good luck.
So the client's a trial lawyer?
Criminal defense. Yamazaki takes all the controversial cases. Yakuza, in particular. She's virtually their in-house attorney. Word has it there are blood ties.
Well, she does have tattoos, which in Japan is, like, very heavily stigmatized as you're in the Yakuza.
Oh yeah. No, as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh yeah, she's in the Yakuza.
The Yakuza?
Yamazaki works for it.
The
Any
jacuzzi?
friggin' Yakuza.
Yeah.
You think a bunch of common criminals have the influence to clear a waiting list at the world's most elite hospital?
There are certain things we don't talk about. That, right there, is one of them.
It must be chilly out here with just my socks on and those sandals.
I don't know. This place is pretty state of the art.
Yeah, you think that it has like a heat field surrounding its science fiction heat field?
Probably.
Why not, right?
Good evening.
You guys just bow constantly? Always, just in case somebody's walking in?
Oh.
There they go. Alright. Now nobody's looking, so now they can stop bowing. That's what they think, but I have eyes in the back of my head.
Is that what the barcode is?
Yes. That's why I'm able to turn my camera around in any direction, is because of the barcode. It's a digital pair of eyes in the back of my head at all times.
Huh.
So yeah, you can
Is that a
get-
cowboy hat?
That is a cowboy hat, yeah.
Ooh, yeehaw.
fun, sir.
It's not the voice I was expecting.
Not the voice I was
honestly.
expecting either, but I suppose we were profiling him, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. That is the... I believe that's the director... Yeah, that's the director of the whole hospital.
I saw him in the cutscene.
You'll notice that he has a somewhat similar
Don't do
face
that
to our
again.
own. Or maybe no, he doesn't. Not that much. Never mind. I guess I was a little bit mistaken. If you take him out, you get not only his outfit, but also his hair. I don't know how that works.
Oh, boy.
Because you actually... It's not just like, oh, you have a medical uniform on. You're the director of the hospital.
Tell you so.
Oh, Genki Deska. I hope you're
You're up
enjoying your
here.
stay.
It's
Please
beautiful.
ask me or the
We should
other staff
enjoy it
if you
and
need
not worry
anything.
about what's going on in the rest of the world. We just shouldn't. I mean, this place is too expensive to just sit here and worry, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, okay. I'm in two minds about that, but go on.
I guess he's not going to go on,
Okay.
though. She asked him to, but he didn't. There's so many places to blend in as a patient. What? What?
Whoa! Where
What?
did that come from?
Sure, why not? Can we... okay, that's... So my brother and I kept joking around in Breath of the Wild. So the Kakariko Village in that game, everybody wears yukata.
Yeah.
And I forget who says it, but someone like basically makes a point about like how because of our outfits we're like prepped, like these are the best outfits for combat or whatever. And so like the whole game we were just joking about we've got to find a yukata for Link to give us the edge in combat. It's the most powerful clothing article.
That is
Oh,
Yuki
there she is.
There she is.
former lawyer to the Yakuza and current operative for Providence.
Again, like you said, 5 minutes ago we didn't know these guys even existed, but now we're talking
And
about
now
them
we
as if
don't. We
they're-
still don't have evidence of their existence. Just like, you know, theories.
Yeah, didn't the big bulletin board we looked at have big question
Yeah,
marks
it's
for Providence on
question
it?
mark.
Whatever, who cares? I certainly don't.
Hey.
Good non-lethal throwing item. Don't need a screw. No, I don't have a screwdriver. I do need one. Don't have one. Alrighty, and
Is
there
that an
we can.
escape method.
Huh? Oh, that's not me. What were you asking?
So, is that an escape
The helicopter?
method?
Yes, it is. And there's the inside of the actual like hospital area, which gets very Bond basey right away. Like, check out these private
yeah.
security guys who have the red, like, medical masks on.
Ooh, yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Gets very silly later. Oh, hold on. Oh.
Don't forget to teach you here.
Oh.
We appreciate you clearing your operating schedule. It is paramount to our interest that Soda survives. Still, this cannot have been easy.
A few unhappy clouds. But fast-tracking Mr. Solder's was a minor loss. Finding a matching donor heart at such short notice.
Should they really be
I'm
saying
sure you
this?
have your ways.
Well, I guess this
Oh,
is
who
their
knows?
private place.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, who is Eric Sobers? His resume says retired big game hunter.
Amusing. In a way, I suppose he was in his day. Mr. Sodas belonged to an organization involved in the recent attacks against us, and we needed a man on the inside.
Wow. This is definitely not. No, you're right. You would not have this conversation here. There are people who can't know this.
We may have a brief.
They just confirmed Providence's existence. At least.
Yeah.
My team is investigating. If we
A
find
breach in security. Do they know that I'm? How do they know that? Nothing has happened yet. I haven't done anything. I'm Tobias Reaper. I'm a totally normal guy. Look at me. Nothing suspicious about me.
Big, very healthy man.
Nothing suspicious at all about this guy. Except for that barcode tattoo on the back of his head.
No, it's fine.
Alrighty. Now, I believe that she exclusively hangs out in, like, the resort portion of the hotel. Can I go this way?
I guess so.
I don't think I can
They
go...
shouldn't have a reason to guard it since it's key carded.
Yeah, I guess I was about to say, I bet I'm just not allowed to go in anyway. Because in this outfit, I can't go into the hospital of my own accord. Now, still plenty more on this side to
There he
explore.
was again.
Personnel only. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Stop yelling at me! I paid a lot of money to come to this luxury place. Ooh, hot spring.
Good evening.
Good evening. Ooh,
So
look at those fabric physics. Can I put on a bathrobe? Is that extra covert?
Is it?
No, I couldn't actually put it on.
Can you go out in the water?
Let's find out. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What are you
blend in.
This is as much as I can enjoy it, though. I'm getting the hem of my yukata all wet, though. I don't like that very much. What we got here?
Yoga schedule?
The schedule shows the yoga lessons for the day. 2 things of immediate interest. JB, the yoga instructor, hasn't crossed off any of the completed lessons, and Yuki Yamazaki looks to have booked an entire day for herself. Well, if she hasn't met the yoga instructor yet.
Maybe, perhaps, we could find him.
Even with all the heat from these hot springs, I can't imagine that is, that I would want to be standing there any longer than necessary doing stretches after getting out of the pool. I think I'd get back inside immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Decent tattoo, though. I thought there was somebody else walking towards me. It's all just a fogged-over mirror. Can I go through here? Oh, it's a bathroom. I should be allowed to go in here at least.
Looking too bad, my friend.
Hey, dude.
But you know what
Hi.
they say, right? Beauty comes from the inside. No, wait. Hey, I'm sorry, but I need you to leave, okay?
Oh, gentlemen, can I sit with you? Can I blend in here in the... No, I can't.
What a shame.
I can't hang out in the sauna in this outfit. I'd roast to death. All right, let's see. This appears to be a dead end.
Dude, I can't stand saunas. Like,
No?
no.
I'm not a big fan either. I like a good hot tub, so I suppose I'd enjoy a hot spring, but I'm not a fan of saunas either. Not what I'm looking for.
Just vault over it. I won't be suspicious at all.
I can't get anywhere. I've got to find somebody to take out and get their costume. That lady stood up to watch me. Everybody. Bye, everyone.
Hey, dude.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, watch it, man.
I apologize, ma'am. I guess I'll follow her in there to see what's going on. Maybe she'll be like, where is the Yu-Gi-Oh instructor? And they'll be like, oh, he's at X totally exposed location. He'll be back shortly.
The Yu-Gi-Oh instructor?
Yeah. It's a yoga instructor, but I decided to make a joke.
I see.
The memes.
Well placed joke, dude.
That's
We're
what I
all
thought.
laughing.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
As expected. Too crowded and too little heat. Pampered weaklings with their delicate skin. No, I'll pass. Maybe later.
So I don't think I'll be doing this, but one thing is you can get everybody out of this room, boost the heat, and then lock her in there.
That's great, dude.
Yeah. Now, if I can't
Wouldn't
find any
she be
other...
able to scream, though?
No, not when 47's around. When 47's around, nobody has time to scream. We turn it up really, really hot. But yeah, I don't know how to do that anyway, so not gonna be messing with it. But it's worth mentioning. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it if I can't figure out anything else I want to do.
Oh, man.
Oh man, she said. Well, I've really got to find another uniform to change into. It really seems like that's about the only option I have at my disposal now. How about in here? Is this a bathroom of some kind? Yep. But just another customer. Nothing that I want.
Occupied, okay?
We should lock the door then, idiot.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to find somebody.
Yeah, and that's going to be locked, I'm sure, whatever this is. Okay. Well, this is the one thing that I wasn't confident about, was getting a uniform to get out of this area, because that, even though I remember the general layout of this and, like, takedown methods, I don't remember decent places to get costumes in the early game. It's also locked out of there. I don't feel like there aren't enough hotel rooms here to support the amount of people who are here.
You have no access here, sir.
Sorry, I'm going. My bad. Just the way it is, accept it. Yeah, whatever you say. Alright. Off to a great start
Was
here.
there anybody outside? Because that seems like...
That was totally exposed?
Yeah.
We'll have a look. Yeah, let's go that way. Is there anything else in here? Did we go down here before?
I don't think so.
Can I go here? He doesn't care. Let's try this first, then we'll check outside.
Silicon Valley whiskey. That's the Batman's patient. Did they sell his startup to Quantum Leap for like $1 billion?
Uh-huh.
Where are
It's on
they?
their board, too. Plays golf with Tim Quinn and
I don't know.
Thursday.
Kitchen. So why is he wrapped in
It's
bandages?
one of my favorites. He's getting like a total makeover.
Oh, it's the
Muscle
staff.
implants,
facial reconstruction. I'd get this. He wants to look like Helmut Kruger.
Oh boy.
Well, the guy with the burn scars and knives for hands.
No, idiot. Helmut Kruger. You know those sanguine underwear commercials from the noughties? No? Oh, never mind. Kruger's like a really famous supermodel, and apparently like he's Portman's biggest idol.
Still, that's pretty extreme.
I mean, I guess you have to look
Like, what about copyright? Can't Kruger sue him? Can you copyright your own face?
No, I don't think you need to worry about it.
I think this guy wants to take his face.
No! No. Wait, this is a new level.
Maybe if we take him out, we can pretend to be him post-surgery or something. I don't know what access that would grant us, but it's
Not
an
only did we
option.
impersonate Kruger, but now we can impersonate a guy trying to
impersonating Kruger. What is this guy's problem? He's just had enough, just wants it all to end. Tell you what, though, this is just about the nicest view a bathroom has ever had.
Absolutely.
I also like the music here. Very nice stuff.
I don't like the aspect of having a guard inside my bathroom, though.
Well, as long as you're actual,
Wait,
as long as there's
is
no one
he
in the stall.
like, this guard, can you,
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, baby. No, no.
Okay, hold on.
Good to see you.
Now, there is a closet in this one. So, if I just do like so,
Oh.
just to get the attention of someone, perhaps. I'll just go and hang out over here. I can't blend in, unfortunately. Wish I could, then I would just go ahead and sit down. But hopefully that will attract his attention. If that doesn't work, I can always just drop the hammer in there, and that'll make enough noise for him to probably come and investigate. Don't have any coins, unfortunately. They didn't let me even bring any spare change in here. I guess there's nothing to spend money on here? I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure it's all digital anyway.
I guess you're right. You think then I could have smuggled in a credit card that had some kind of secret spy function in it or whatever, but oh
maybe.
well. Is this guy just not going to notice this, or does it just take longer than I'm anticipating? Let me just do this number.
What?
I'm surprised that a hammer isn't considered an illegal item for me as a customer.
Yeah, it's weird.
Why do you have that, sir? Oh, no reason. No reason at all.
Oof. You gotta disguise first.
I'll take his disguise. You can take it after he's in there.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Nope, you're fine. And I'll go ahead and grab this and just vacate the scene of the crime before somebody investigates that water. Okay, well,
Good stuff.
that worked out fine, I guess. Let's just make sure there's nobody up here who's going to recognize me. It looks like not.
Oh,
Can I
I know. You're a guard and you're cool and everything, but I can't let you through. Sorry.
let through into where? Here? Okay. So I guess that must be like her own like private table or area or something. I
can
could just
vault
vault
over
over
that?
it. Let me just did it just save right there?
Did it?
I think I just saw I was either the loading prompt or the connecting prompt was in the bottom, and I looked down just in time to miss it. Yeah, it just saved as I walked into this little booth. So let's just try.
Trespassing. What is that?
Replace empty. Oh, so you can replace it with like laced
Ooh.
cigarettes.
Good stuff. Let's keep an eye out.
Oops.
Hey guys.
I'm gonna go this direction.
Oh, this area isn't as flattering.
Soda can. Oh, fizz. I have fizz, guys.
Is that just for noise, or can you knock someone out with that?
Oh no, that's the. You can always chuck. You can chuck soda cans at people's heads.
Oh baby.
Okay, I was afraid he was gonna
security
recognize me, but that's not the case. All right, we got all kinds of stuff down here, I think. Which again, I have not explored any of. Well, I guess I was down here briefly when I played the whatchamacallit, elusive target, but not for a long time. Just down here long enough to look for the targets. That's the same music from the Runaway.
Is it?
No. No, that's the song by the band that we took out last time.
Yeah.
That's the music that we were. I guess he's listening to their last album. The one that we said would sell 1 million units because it was, gonna get famous for being the last thing he produced. Oh no, the employees all live in a capsule hotel. Oh no, that's no good.
Kind of cozy.
No, I hate
kinda
the idea of capsule hotels. I
mean, Japan only has limited space.
Yeah, it's because they have too many people.
I mean, yeah.
And also because they're on a tiny island nation with no natural resources. That's also, you know, it's also just something they got to deal with, I suppose. No smoking in this area. Medical staff sleeping quarters. So I guess I got to be a doctor to get in there.
Not sure what you'd want out of there, though, is the thing.
Who knows? Anything in here that I want? Resort staff.
Huh.
I'm gonna just...
Maybe.
Just to see.
Just to see.
I imagine that security will get me more places,
Yeah, I
but
think so.
nope. Okay. I'll go back and take the security outfit again.
You know, they do this in a lot of games, and I understand it, because you don't want the nudity, but I hate it whenever I see somebody taking a shower in underwear. Like, the thought of that irks me so much.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gene Kelly's got nothing on me. I'm king of this game. King.
See these names.
Oh.
Oh, now I know you're cheating. That's ridiculous. There's gotta be something wrong with the mat or something malfunction. Hey, I know you're not that good.
Kane? Is that another
Kane and
reference?
Lynch. There was a guy with the middle name Kane,
Oh,
nickname
no.
Kane, and a guy with the last name Lynch.
God dang
They won't let it go.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's insane speed.
This dude is not doing... He's not
Miss.
doing anything.
Look, it'd be a lot of animation budget to make that guy actually do the dance moves that are happening right now. They'd have to mocap Monty Olam's skeleton to get that kind of movement. Monty Olam was really good at DDR.
Was he?
Yes. There's videos of him just like, because like his workout would be going to the arcade and playing DDR. And when I say his workout, I mean he did like extra ridiculous spins and flourishes that make no sense, and he was still that good.
Oof. It's always like been in the back of my head as I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool to get good at one of those games? But I could not. I could not do that.
You call that dancing?
Was that Robbie?
You can't dance your way out of this room.
Whatever the guy is.
Sad man.
Hold on.
Excuses. You're pathetic. Right. What's the master?
If you
Blonde
activate
man,
it,
speak
what
again.
happened?
It sounded like, I forget, Robbie Draymond or something? Whatever, the guy who voices Prompto
Doki Doki
and...
Pow Pow.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, check that out. Look at those moves.
This dude's doing it.
See, I was making jokes about animation budget, but actually somebody did take the time to animate in pretty decent DDR moves here. Whoa!
Perfect.
This is a thumbnail right here.
This is amazing. Look at that combo. This dude's unstoppable.
Oh, it's the same game console we saw earlier. They were playing Kane and Lynch on.
Activate expert mode? What happens if you do it?
I don't know. Now you can expose a wire and electrocute somebody using the pad, but I don't know why you would ever want to kill one of these poor saps. Is he taking a selfie of himself? I hope I just photobombed him.
Come on, let me up there. Okay. Ready to get bitch slapped? Watch this.
Gosh.
No, that's not that actor.
How much interaction did these guys have?
I don't know. I'm just gonna leave them be, I think. Ooh, look at this.
Aquariums always fill me with such calm.
Hey,
Oh.
he's gonna keep coming this way. Oh no, that wasn't good. That was the wrong place to go. Turn.
Oh.
And the soul. It's actually quite the dictionary. I've got to say, I'm annoyed to have missed today's lesson.
Okay.
Good stuff.
That was close.
Poor chef. That was his best party trick. Now what do we do with the magic?
Why would the one? I guess the head chef knows everybody. I guess it's like, why the heck would the chef recognize one of the security staff members? But whatever. What's up here? Oh,
okay.
Don't need to be here. That is backwards from where we want to be. I don't know where we want to be, but not where we were before.
Job over, that's for sure.
What isn't?
I don't know. I think I might have triggered a conversation and then missed it.
Oh, okay.
Well, then a staff member. Oh, even as this, I'm okay to blend in. What drink do I want? Now there's so many drinks, Japan, and these fancy machines.
I know, you got Fizz Red or Fizz Green?
Fizz Red or Fizz Green? I like blue, says Joey. Blue's my favorite.
It is. I don't see Fizz Blue, so I'll have to settle for something else.
Alright. Well, let's go along the... Oh, actually, hold on. There's downstairs, too, aren't there?
Is there?
Oh, no, there's not. Never mind. Okay, my bad. Let's just check out the perimeter some more. I believe this is going to send us around to the helipad, which we do
Somebody
not...
up there will recognize you.
He's in this
Oh,
door.
it's okay.
I do have a little bit of pre-knowledge of this map, so I knew I was okay to do that. Now, we do not have clearance to get into this building here.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. I can't let you through here, even if you are secure.
No problem.
Sorry.
At least he's nice about it.
Yep, sometimes they aren't. That guy was nice, though. We're allowed up here, though.
Laurent's got some backbone.
Oh?
I mean, using an experimental stem cell treatment on a human subject without FDA approval?
Hospital administration, cover. Well, they've proven themselves exceedingly good at this sort of thing. Besides, I see where the is coming from. He wants to do good. He's just tired of the feet dragging of spineless authorities. Changing the world always requires a risk taking.
I guess. I mean, what's it do, anyway?
Well, in this case, the patient is very old. He's received 2 previous heart transplants, which of course increases the risk of organ rejection.
Can you go in there?
I can't.
But the stem cells pump through his bloodstream temporarily.
Like, will it not let you?
No. Like, I'm going to be trespassing the second. Yeah, see.
Superhuman healing? Nifty.
Well, at this experimental stage, the procedure takes several days. But if he gets the right approvals, Laurent believes he can soon have it done in a few hours.
Oh, my. Well, he's going to make a bundle.
Well, technically, Ether holds the patent. But no, Nicholas Laurent won't be left wanting.
Yeah, hey, well, good for him. Still, I don't like the administration being so cavalier about the law.
Oh, you get used to it.
Alright, I just wanted to hear the end of that conversation, so we actually knew what the stem cell whatever was.
Yeah.
Cool, we learned that. Alrighty, this spot up here doesn't go anywhere.
This is the ninja spot?
This is the spawn you pick if you want to spawn in a ninja costume.
That's so good.
Which also lets you spawn in with, like, full equipment, because you're starting from up in this position. I guess that's where you come in from, where that level in Modern Warfare 2 starts.
Topical joke.
Is that a topical joke? A game from 2009? Yeah, 2009. Can I leap over to the roof?
I'm sure by the time this comes out, they'll have announced, like, the HD version of it.
Yeah, maybe. They did finally make the HD version of 4 available for anybody.
Yeah.
I think I've discovered a secret, Joey. I think I've discovered that I have a superpower of some kind.
Okay.
Because we filmed the Final Fantasy VII game, and they announced the remake of that while we were filming it.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget if the remaster... I don't know. I think that we finished playing... Aiden and I playing 4 well before they announced the remake of it, or the remaster of it. But all the same, we did play it, and then they announced a remaster of it. For those who aren't aware, we played it in a capacity that will not be released on this channel. We played it in videos that are not ever going to get released. But we did do it, so there's that, you know.
Comment the game you want us to play next that will get an HD remake eventually.
Hitman 2016. It's gonna get Season 2 eventually. And we're already playing HD remakes of the Kingdom Hearts games, so those don't count, unfortunately. Okay.
So what does this guy's suit give you?
That's the helicopter pilot, and I think he actually can get into the main hospital, as bizarre as that sounds.
Okay.
Bloody blanket.
That's fine.
Oh, did it just bust on him?
Yes, no. Oh, crap.
Right there.
Well.
Whatever. You know what? Let's play a little bit of shoot bangs like we did in the last mission, shall we?
Whoa.
Hey, I need help. Big dog. Someone, I need help right now. Some gun-toting idiot is discharging a firearm.
There's just people coming from me from above, probably.
I would hope.
Find that shooter.
The music has changed, but it's like it's Japan-themed combat music. Did you hear that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, crud. Oh, what am I talking about? Oh, crud. I would be dead, but not anymore thanks to patches. Oh, what's that? You've noticed me, eh?
Oh.
That's too bad for you. That just means that you have to die. Well, let's get a little preview of the interior of this Bond villain hospital, and then we will we'll replay the mission for real. I'm sure I had a save point relatively close to where I was, because I don't want to have dead bodies all over the place. We will reload shortly. The lock-on was pretty nice. As we mentioned, the auto lock-on is also vastly improved.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, I might actually still go down even with my increased bullet sponge capacity. Perhaps not. Never mind.
Ooh.
Man, how ridiculous. I shouldn't have even been able to kill that second guy.
No.
Whatever.
Like, it's funny because when I was Googling it, it was a bunch of, like... Before I Googled the patch notes, I was just like, you know, increased health or whatever. And all it was a bunch of...
Angry forum posts?
No, it was... Well, yes, but it was the opposite. It was when the game first came out, like, man, you die so quickly. You die too easily in this game. I don't get it.
No, that's scrubs who don't get it, man. Which is part of why I'm sure people are wondering if Jacob's played this level, why hasn't Joey played? And it's solely because Joey's played about 40 minutes of this game in that first episode. And as much as I'm like, yeah, I've let Joey play, because, like, you know, whether or not it's like pro elite gameplay, I mean, like, I'm not playing super well either. It's just a simple matter of we don't want to be here all night to get reacclimated to controls and relearn game rules and stuff when I've already put so much time into the game.
Oh yeah.
Which
and
is
I
part
already wasn't, like, combat-wise, like, I already wasn't, or not combat, but just gameplay-wise, I wasn't very acclimated to this type of game. So I don't mind.
Poison pill stash. But yeah, no, it's just
that dude? What is his disguise?
That was a security guard.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a security guard. Okay, let's try instead of that way. Let's go through this other hallway that we didn't go down earlier because of the security guard who's looking right at us. Let's give that a shot instead. And hopefully that security guard won't be looking right at us, except he is going to be looking right at us.
Oh man.